So we're ready to start the new year and do some big things.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of, how I say, a lot of expectations and good things in my mind, like that I would like to accomplish this year. I know this year is going to be way better.
Yes.
And that thing, the COVID is going to finish soon, so we can go back to normal.
Get back
Like,
to normal. That's the
we need
hope and dream, that we get back to normal and get back to
Mhm.
business and things.
Yes.
So I could reach out to the number one home inspector in the tri-state area that I've used several occasions, to do my home inspections. Totally professional, totally, you know. To me, one of the best traits that a person can have is to basically be reliable. You
Thank you.
know, when you reach out to them and they say they're gonna do something and they say they're gonna be somewhere within a certain time, that they're there.
Mhm.
Yeah, in this business, we don't. Sometimes we don't get second chances
Oh,
and
that's finished.
opportunities.
Well, I grew up and then, like that. Like my parents, I like it. You too, like this is something that I be thought that it is, if you say something, you must fulfill. And this is the way I grew up, and I like to conduct my business that way too. You
Right.
know, if I say that I'm going to do the inspections, I will be there. And I like to be on time too, because it's very important. Uh, I arrive there before the buyer, before the agents is if it's possible. So when they arrive, that now I'm there to work on them and to start the inspections. So
Awesome.
that's the way I think
Awesome.
to be.
Awesome. So give me an introduction on your business. Tell us who your business is and tell us about your business.
Okay.
Why you're one of the best in the industry.
Okay, so I am inspector in the state of New York and Connecticut. For the last 2 years, I had a New York and then a new Connecticut license, so I can do both state. Right now, like New York, I do a service like a three-state area in Westchester. Try to keep on not too far because travel time is considered and take it too much from me. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. And with this is the type of service I besides doing regular home inspections. I also offer the service like a termites, radar, okay, um, lead paint, for this house that was built before 1978. Some of them show that when the paint is in poor condition, shifting paint and all the stuff. So this is assigned or lead paint. If I see that, then I will offer this type of service to the buyer so it can be tested, especially if the buyer had a child or they are, or they have, you know, pregnant, if their wife is pregnant or things like that. So because lead, it can be very dangerous for pregnant women and for child. So also water testing, termites, those are the service that I also offer when I do the home inspections service. All right, radon is also another one very, very important that I offer. I introduce that type of service to my buyer because many of them doesn't know about.
Right.
And sometimes because they don't know and radon no way to find out without be tested because the radar doesn't smell, doesn't smell, no way to detect it, colorless and all the stuff. So no way to detect. So I try to educate and to tell the buyer that it's important to test the property that they're planning to buy That way, when they move there, they don't get sick because radon can cause lung cancer and can be a tragedy. The person can die. It's the number 3 in lung cancer in United States. So it's very serious. So this is the type of service that I also offer. I try to make a package to the clients, so it would be less expensive if they take a package if they do individual or with different hiring different inspector.
Awesome.
So this is what I'm
Yeah.
doing right now.
Awesome. Awesome. So I know you expanded your business into Connecticut over the last 2 years, but I've known you for about 5 or 6 years now when I
Yes.
was with a Fuller broker. So how long have you been doing inspections in the state of New York?
Since 2014, which what 7 years.
Okay, time is flying. Time is flying.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome.
I had to think about like, okay, how many years have passed already? Yeah, because
Awesome.
things like yesterday, I remember doing the paperwork and getting ready to open the company. And look how many year already passed. Yes, time goes very fast. Yes, well, this is, thank God I've been there for this long.
Yeah. So tell me, what made you fall in love with this business? Because I know, because we've done several inspections together, and when you're in your inspection, you're like in a zone, you know. You're like in a zone, you know, like you're like Sherlock Holmes looking for a crime scene. Yeah. You got your flashlight, you got your tools with you, and you're totally into it. And so I know you just have a passion for this business. So what got you started? What, you know?
Okay, many years ago, I want to give you a little turn to my life. I want to change the job that I had. And I was looking for something that allowed me to help people. Every time that I'm around somebody, I'm trying to help. What can I do for the surrounder? So I was thinking, what can I do? Something that I really, really enjoy, and I be able to help others. So, and I'm ending doing home inspections, because as a home inspector, I will be able to help others, and also to inform others about the decisions that they're going to do. Because I believe that as a home inspector, when a client reach out to me, I'm not only going to go there and check the property and generate a report and that's it. Many inspector is seeing the service, and this is the type of service that they offer. I see each inspections as an opportunity to help that person that trying to buy the property, and most of them, they don't have no clue about a home, okay? So this is the opportunity that I had to inspect that property, and also to inform and to help them to get familiar with the property that they're going to buy. So, and this is the way I see. That's the reason why I invite the buyer to be with me during the inspections. I explain to them while I'm doing the inspection, what do I see, why the conditions of each components and system in each area of the property, so they can understand the conditions. And this is like I'm educating them. Look, most of them, they don't know. So when I tell them this is need to be repaired, and I tell them why it needs to be repaired, that will help them to fully understand the conditions of the property. And not only that, but also they understand when the conditions of the property so they can move forward or in this process.
No,
So when
you
I
need
do
to
this,
consider some of the issues, major issues that you might come across in the property, right?
yes.
Unfortunately, that occurs.
Mhm, mhm.
But it's
So
good for the client to know it up front, so they can
exactly.
make a informed decision than to find out after they move into the house that it's something that they can't live with.
Yeah, because the thing is, when the report come, they see so many pages, and sometimes they don't read it. Okay, so they had a report, and maybe the inspector say was wrong, but since they did not spend time to read the report, they not gonna know everything, and that a disadvantage for them. And also there are items on the property that is hiding. It's good for them to be there, and then the inspector can show them where are those items, the panel, the sewer trap, different places, things on their property, so they got familiar with. So when they ending by the house, when they in there, they know where to go, because I help them and I show them about those things. So this is making me happy. This is my passions. I feel that I'm helping them, and help others help me too. So this is the way I see it. And because I see it like that, as a little like a year after I started company, I start looking for other places. What else can I do to help others? So I also been participating with program, first time home buyer program.
Right.
This is something that I also doing.
Mhm.
I'm going there as when they have a seminar, so I can tell them, educate them a little bit, tell them the buyer what to expect, what is a home inspections, and what to expect about the inspector, what things is going to be inspect. So when they in the process, when they go there, they know a little bit more. Okay, so this is I'm participating like with the 3 different programs that are around, and this is something that I feel very happy being able to help them.
Awesome, awesome. So there's the different home buying seminars and grant programs that exist in the state. So that's awesome. Being able to get
Yes,
any
yeah,
information.
yes, they do like a 1-day educations,
Right.
and they invite the inspector, the bank, and the attorney. Each of us, we have they invite us so we can go there and talk with them and present what, in my case, what is the inspections, and that way the buyer can start getting familiar with the process.
Awesome, awesome. So let me ask you this. If in the next 10 years, if everything went the way you wanted to go, what would your business look like? In 2031, where would you want your business to be, and how would you want your business to look? Your
I
biggest
would like
dream for your business.
I would like to spend a little bit, to be able, in 20 years from now, to be able to have a other inspector work for me.
Right.
Because right now I am the owner, I am the inspector, I'm running the company by myself, basically. But I would like to be have a team on, work for me, and this is my goal, and I'm working I'm working hard to achieve,
Awesome.
and this is what I would like to.
Well, I tell you, I've been around this industry for a while, in the real estate aspect and also in the mortgages before that. And you're only the second female inspector that I've ever seen in this business. And I just ran across another one maybe about 6 months ago.
Oh
Who
yeah,
inspected
I
one of
would
my
like to
properties.
meet her.
Yeah, just the young lady over in Queens. Baya brung her in, and I got her information because I was like, man, it's awesome because non-traditional field, for women, but it's always
Yes.
great to see women break down those stereotypes of limitations of
Mhm.
what they can accomplish.
And let me tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy to break that. People's since they're not familiar with this is a main field. When they
Mhm.
see me, many
Mhm.
people, many expect. I think the hardest thing is with their agents.
Mhm.
Agents is tend to they think women cannot do the job. And this is, I think, the harder way is because the buyer, if the agent believe and trust the inspector, so the buyer is okay. Because
Right.
it's hard to be rejected from get a rejection from the agent,
Yeah, yeah.
or agents laugh on me and say, "Oh, can you do this? Can you go to the roof?" It is hard. So, but here I am.
The challenge is that because it's
Yes.
basically people's, I'm not gonna say ignorance, but people's, mindset that this is the only thing they see, as if it
Mm-hmm.
takes Superman to turn the flashlight on, or to be conscious of the things that you have to be conscious of,
Mm-hmm.
when you're looking for issues in a property. So, but it's great to see you breaking down all those barriers and,
Yes. Yeah.
leading the charge for a future
Mm-hmm.
generation of women and inspectors and engineers that are basically rolling their sleeves up and and taking on some of these fields. So let me ask you, if you had to look back to your 18-year-old self, what advice would you give yourself about starting a business? Even though it might not be. What
Wow.
would you tell your 18-year-old self about starting a business?
I would